Good day, and welcome to Infection Navigator. Today is May 9, 2025, and we bring you a comprehensive update on the global landscape of viral infections. Our focus spans the resurgence of measles, the persistent threat of avian influenza, and other emerging health concerns. Let's begin with measles, a disease once declared eliminated in several regions but now making a troubling comeback. In the United States, there have been over 900 confirmed cases as of early May, surpassing the total for the entire previous year. Texas is experiencing the largest cluster, with the majority of cases linked to areas of low vaccination coverage. Communities with high exemption rates have become hotbeds for transmission, with some counties reporting opt-out rates over 10%. In Mexico, a significant outbreak is spreading rapidly. Nearly 1,000 confirmed cases have emerged, with one reported death. The epicenter appears to be a religious community that resisted vaccination. The virus has since spread to indigenous populations and other vulnerable groups. Vaccination rates remain below the critical threshold needed for herd immunity. Officials cite the influence of social media misinformation and growing distrust in vaccines as core drivers of the problem. Europe, too, is facing its worst measles surge in decades. Tens of thousands of cases have been recorded in just the past year. Romania, France, and Italy are among the most severely affected. The R0 value for measles, its reproduction number, is remarkably high, making containment incredibly difficult once the virus takes hold in unvaccinated communities. Despite the availability of a highly effective vaccine, growing vaccine hesitancy continues to reverse decades of public health progress. Now let us shift to avian influenza, particularly the H5N1 strain, which continues to affect both animals and humans. In Mexico, a tragic case has been reported in a child under 10 years old, marking a rare but grave human fatality from this strain. The child lived in a region with ongoing outbreaks in poultry farms. The incident highlights the ongoing zoonotic risk, the potential for animal viruses to jump to humans. Across North America, several animal outbreaks have occurred in recent months. The virus has been detected in poultry, wild birds, and even in some mammalian species. While human infections remain rare, the increasing geographic spread and genetic diversity of the virus suggest that the risk of adaptation to humans should not be underestimated. Meanwhile, in the Pacific, dengue fever cases are on the rise. In Fiji, more than 1,000 people have been affected since the beginning of the year. The disease, transmitted by mosquitoes, thrives in warm and humid environments. Rising global temperatures and urbanization are creating ideal conditions for mosquito-borne viruses to flourish in regions once considered safe. Latin America and Southeast Asia are also seeing a sharp uptick in dengue activity. Countries like Brazil, Colombia, and the Philippines have reported sustained transmission in urban areas, overwhelming hospitals and disrupting local economies. The threat now expands into regions where the vector mosquito, Aedes aegypti, is spreading due to changing climate zones. Turning to fungal pathogens, new research has raised concerns about the role of climate change in accelerating the spread of deadly fungi. One such fungus, Aspergillus fumigatus, poses a major health risk for immunocompromised individuals. It grows in soil and decaying plant matter and can cause fatal lung infections. With global warming, its suitable habitat range is expanding significantly. Another species, Aspergillus flavus, affects not only humans but also crops, threatening food security as well as public health. These fungi thrive in warm, humid environments, and their rapid spread into new territories could be disastrous. Unlike viruses, fungal infections are harder to diagnose and treat, with limited effective antifungal medications available. Experts warn that unless action is taken, fungal diseases may become a leading cause of global mortality in the coming decades. There is, however, some good news in the realm of respiratory illness prevention. A monoclonal antibody known as nirsevimab has demonstrated substantial protection against RSV, or respiratory syncytial virus, in infants. Studies show that a single dose significantly reduces hospitalization and severe illness in the most vulnerable age group. This innovation is seen as a major step forward in pediatric medicine, offering an alternative to traditional vaccination for certain age groups. In closing, the global infectious disease landscape of 2025 is shaped by multiple forces: declining immunization coverage, climate change, evolving pathogens, and public misinformation. The resurgence of long-controlled diseases like measles, coupled with emerging viral and fungal threats, paints a sobering picture of the challenges ahead. Yet the tools of prevention remain within reach. Vaccines, public education, sanitation, and international collaboration form the backbone of our defense. Informed awareness and responsible decision-making, both at the individual and societal level, are more vital than ever. Thank you for joining us on Infection Navigator. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll be back with our next update soon.